At Elevations, a lot of our kids are coming in with multiple failures. We see kids who have been in treatment for a number of years, and that treatment can be from a wide variety of mental health issues. It can be depression, anxiety, ADHD, bipolar disorder, but most importantly, they have tried lower levels of care and they have tried other interventions and have not been successful. So we find with our kids, they really do need a lot of patience, they need a lot of support, and most importantly, they need some successes. So we work as a team to always intervene and change it up. It's a completely individualized program because we want the kids to be successful, and each kid is unique and independent, and they need that individualized intervention.
I think the consistent theme for all of our kids is that they have found themselves in a position where they need day to day, sometimes hour to hour redirection or support to make good choices so that they can eventually get on a path where they're realizing their full potential.
So our program is really great in that it can meet students where they're at. And so if a student is coming in and what they need is they need a quiet classroom with one-on-one with a teacher, then we can do that. If what they need is to replace their addiction with horseback riding, then we can do that. If what they need is to be able to go into a safe bathroom and not feel scared, then we can do that. We're all about being client-centered and making sure that each student has what they need in order to succeed. Over time, we're teaching them new skills to replace the maladaptive ones. We're giving them opportunities to be successful in positive and more effective behaviors, and they're starting to invite these opportunities to start to feel better about themselves. Our rec department has a certified rec therapist. She's very intentional about what she's doing and that it has a purpose. The kids go off campus on the weekends and they may be doing something like river rafting or skiing, or they may be doing a service project, or they may be going to an animal shelter and volunteering.
Getting outside and recreating requires a level of authenticity that most things in life don't. When you are outside, when you're on the wall, when you are fishing, when you are doing anything in nature, it is real. And it is the most incredible feeling when you move through that vulnerability and embrace that authenticity in a way that you don't often get to when you're a teenager and you're at school and you're trying to navigate the nuances of being a teenager in a high school setting. And when you're rafting down a river, that all kind of fades away, right? Because you're focused on that next paddle. And then you're focused on avoiding this rock. And then you're focused on getting through the rapid, right? You're so present and centered in what you're doing, everything else melts away. And that's a really cool opportunity for them to be okay being themselves. I think that's why it's so important, is because they get to be themselves.
Our goal when families come in is to kind of give them peace of mind, first of all, for being here, settled, and have a strong relationship with the therapist. They'll be doing family therapy weekly with their student. We offer regular visitation. Many of our families are here at least monthly. The students don't have to earn visitation. Parents start off with a parent support group, and it just kind of gives a sense of community to many of our parents. We have an incredible parent component to our program, lots of educational opportunity for them so that then again, when the students transition home, the parents are also ready. We really are focused on the family and the students and how that long-term success can be supported.
We did a lot of research. Our kid had been through a couple of different facilities, and we wanted to find a facility that had a good balance of both the therapeutic process and academics. And when we met the staff here, it was very clear that they had a really well-rounded program. We met the head of academics, we met a lot of the different therapists, and it became evident very early on that it was a staff that had been together for a very long time. They were stable. and that they were professionals and knew what they were doing. So for us, it was exciting to have a facility that really looked at the entire child, and it wasn't just treating our daughter, it was also looking at the entire family system, and that meant a lot to us too.
I think the individualized one-on-one treatment is huge. The ability to reach a student, they're here 24/7. We can go and see them at the dorm if we need to. I have access to their parents all the time. I can email their parents, their therapist. There's just a lot of ways to communicate with a student and try to reach them where they're at, regardless of the situation. You know, another thing that's interesting about our education program is the behavior interventions that we have the ability to do. We just have some more, I guess, tools in our toolbox that you wouldn't get in other places.
We try to do some life skill development. You know, in our bubble, it's secure, it's safe, it's predictable, but it's important to kind of get some reality checks. You know, why do we do certain things here and how does that pertain to the real world? But life skill development, you know, teaching them how to write a resume, how to balance a checkbook. These are life skills. We try to create clubs and activities around what the kids are driving for to get them involved. You know, I've got mentors that do cooking clubs, we've done sewing clubs. I mean, we're open just about anything.
It's important for the clients to know that we aren't going to dictate, we aren't going to try to change who they are. We're just trying to make them more confident, more successful, and have more efficacy in the areas that they're looking towards.
To watch them go from such a really hard place in their life where they feel hopeless to being so stoked and so happy and feeling so accomplished is just like, I can't even put it into words how incredible it is to witness that and to be able to create a space where that's possible.
I love what I do. I believe in what we do. I do have a passion for it because I truly believe that change is possible for anybody. And I think that's why I keep coming back, is that when that light bulb comes on and that change does happen, we all have a small part in that. So.